Hey guys, Brandon Gomez here, back again with another video, and welcome to Rating Every 2022 Patriotic Scheme 4th of July edition. Now, before we start, I just want to add a quick disclaimer. Some of the Patriotics that were run last weekend at Road America were already run in the Coke 600 race weekend. So, those Patriotics will not be included in this video because I already rated them in the Memorial Day videos. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Our first Patriotic is Sam Mayers Patriotic. I like the design on this one. It looks really good. The blue, the dark blue and the red go really well together, and I like the little white stripes and the stars around the car. Good design. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Brett Moffitts Patriotic. For an unsponsored car, they did a good job with this one. Without a sponsor, they didn't have to create a paint scheme for this weekend, but they went ahead and did it anyway. And it's a good design. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Josh Berry's Patriotic. I like this. This looks good. I like the blue around the nose with the stars on it and how it just juts out the side of the car, and then in the back of the car, the red and white stripes. I like this design. It looks really good. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Austin Hill's Patriotic. This is absolutely amazing. I love it. The blue at the front half of the car with the stars and then the stripes at the back. This car is just a big old American flag. And it looks amazing. This is patriotism on wheels. 10 out of 10. Up next, we have Jessie Awuji's Patriotic. This looks pretty good too. I like the design. The star behind the front wheel well that leads to a blue bumper, and then the stripes going down the side. Good design. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Chris Dyson's Patriotic. Or, well, at least I think it's a Patriotic. Don't know for sure. But anyway, this is just a really bland design. Just stars going down the side of the car. Just looks dull. 0 out of 10. Next up, we have Josh Bilicki's Patriotic. This looks good. I like it. I like how it goes from white to red to blue to black. And then you have the red and white stars at the front of the car, and then I could see a big old blue star right in the middle of the side. And then you have a yellow number to top it off. You know, this reminds me of one of Jimmy Johnson's old patriotic schemes. I think from the one from 2014. It reminds me of that. And great patriotic overall. 7 out of 10. We're done with the Xfinity Patriotics. Now let's move on to the Cup Patriotics. To start off with the Cup Patriotics, we have Austin Dillon's Patriotic. This looks a lot blander than the Patriotic that he ran in the Coke 600. They could have done a better job with it. It's just meh. 4 out of 10. Next up, we have Corey LaJoie's Patriotic. Now, this just screams America. On the hood, you have a bald eagle, and it's holding 2 built bars. And you just can't get any more American than that. Just the hood design alone is what gives this scheme its charm. 10 out of 10. Next up, we have the car that won the race at Road America. This is Tyler Reddick's Patriotic. You know, as much as the design looks cool, when you actually see it on track, you can barely tell it's a Patriotic, other than the gold stars around the front tire. The American flag design is barely noticeable when you look at it on track. And that just brings the quality of the Patriotic down, in my opinion. They could have done a better job with it. It's a cool design, but they could have done more to, bring it out. 4 out of 10. Next up, we have Chris Buescher's Patriotic. Now this I like. This is way better than whatever the hell this thing was that he ran at the Coke 600. This actually looks good. I like the design. I like it a lot. White base color with blue highlights separated by red borders. Great design. I like it a lot. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have a classic. This is Kyle Busch's iconic Skittles America Mix car. Everyone and their mother loves this paint scheme, and with Mars Incorporated leaving after this season, this will sadly be the final time that we see a Skittles America Mix car run in a race, which is sad. I'm sad to see this paint scheme go, but I'm glad we got to see it one final time on the next gen. And they made it look great on the next gen. When it was on the Gen 6, it was great. On the next gen, it's great as well. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Bubba Wallace's Patriotic. This looks good. I like how, for the stripes, they used fish, as the sponsor is Performance Fishing Gear. I like that touch. That's pretty cool. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Cody Ware's Patriotic. This has nothing to do with the 4th of July, but it has to do with the military. And it looks decent. I like it. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Kyle Tilley's Patriotic. This has to do with the military as well. The Patriot Military Family Foundation. And I like the design on this one. It looks decent. 6 out of 10. And for our final Patriotic, we have Daniel Suarez's Jockey Made in America paint scheme. Ross Chastain drove this paint scheme at Nashville 2 weeks ago. And he's going to run it again this weekend at Atlanta. And let me just say, the car is just an American flag. And even if it's just that simple, it still looks good. It's great. 10 out of 10. And that concludes rating every 2022 Patriotic Scheme 4th of July edition. I almost said Memorial Day. I caught myself. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think some of these should have been given a higher rating? Do you think some should have been given a lower rating? How would you rate these Patriotics? Let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see more of me, be sure to follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links to both are in the description down below. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel for more motorsports content. Thank you all so much for watching. That's it from me.